One thing about this museum of ice cream is there's so much to do. There's so much activities to see in there. And I think they gave us free ice cream when we walked in. Like a swing, there was banana split, stories on the wall about everything and why this particular experiences existed there. And of course, I'm so excited to be where there's a lot of ice cream. So happy to be here. I was dancing and I was moving around. It was super nice. You have kids that like ice cream. If you can take children here, adults can go here. I saw a lot of adults here as well. So it's not restricted to any age and you can do anything you want. You see this type of games here. Also, you can also buy souvenirs within this museum of ice cream. I think they had a lot of things on sale if you wanted, but I don't think I bought anything except for the ice cream because that's the main reason why I was there. I think so much to do, so much to see. So I highly recommend that if you go to any of the cities that have this museum of ice cream still open, definitely worth a visit. And here there are different letters on the wall. You can just write anything. I think I wrote I love ice cream or I'm from Nigeria and I stay in London or something like that. But I was so excited. Can you see how happy I was to be here? I'm so happy to be in the Museum of Ice Cream. And under these cones you see here are different flavors of ice cream. So when you open them, it just tells you the flavor of ice cream and how they're made, which is super nice. And this is also still part of the Museum of Ice Cream. There's just so much for you to see here. And at this point, I was trying to go down one particular swing, but this is the basketball court I was telling you about earlier. So you see that the space is super big, that there's a lot of things here. So if you're tired or bored of one particular area, you can go to the other. This is me trying my hardest to shoot a ball into this net. This is super embarrassing, but never give up. Keep trying. But I tried my best. But at some point, I was able to throw the ball into the basket successfully. But this just is a reminder for me to learn a sport because this is just embarrassing to see. But there were people all around this place, and my friend, this is Olumide, he shot the ball into the net very quickly. And so I took another shot after him, and I was able to shoot it into the net. I guess I learned something. Finally, so there was this part where you could go into the ball pit or this balls, and this was so disappointing because I thought when you go in, there's like a huge bounce, but just look at so flat on the floor. But then you had to find something, and when you find it, there was some prize that was available here on that day. So if you found whatever was in this spot, you will get a prize. But I didn't find it. Anyway, I took my pictures and I was excited. If you love pictures, if you want to do a photo shoot, definitely go to the Museum of Ice Cream. And so they talked about the people who made it possible, everything about the story of the Museum of Ice Cream. They also had a couple of ice cream shots or sweet shots. It's not real alcohol or anything like that. They had milkshakes.